Good morning, everyone. Hey, thanks for tuning in. My name is Bassy Boy. As you can see, we had some graphics to show that we are starting soon. Aside from that, good morning. Hopefully you've had a good day so far. If you have, then amazing. If you haven't, then I hope we can improve your day a little bit today by the stream. Oh, I woke up with a bit of a cough. Not much anyone can do about that, I would say. But, I still want to get some streaming. So, I think today we're also doing like an hour and 30 minutes. Maybe 2 hours. We'll give it a go. See how far we come. If you would have seen the video that I uploaded yesterday, you would see that, we built Stormdam's Forge. And Stormdam is one of the settling fathers of the dwarves. We've got some blast furnaces here. We've got some hanging chests which are suspended by a plate wall, a few crates, and a few counters. So that, and an anvil, of course, so that if they take their stuff, they can just, you know, start banging away at the stuff they are making. Now, if you are new around here, please do leave a like on the stream. It helps me out tremendously. I'm not going to tell you to subscribe because, well, I assume you're an adult. And if I'm worthy of your subscription, then, well, you're old enough to make your own decision. And that all said, let's get right into it, actually. I really love this lava stream, by the way. I think that's such a good thing. Now, I want to make sort of an outside forge area here. So once you get out of the forge, we have like a pool about like this size. This is just me like spitballing with a few designs, right? That also said, we don't have any fences on us, do we? No. Do I have any in my backpack? Also, no. Oops, that was night vision. That wasn't what I intended to do. Let's go over to the carpenter's table. Actually, no, let's not. Let us select our deep slate bricks. Because... Hey, Barrett fan. How are you, man? Thanks for tuning in. So let's take a few of these walls. Hopefully your morning is very good. Right now we are building a forge in one of my cities in my Minecraft Forever world. You just liked and subscribed. Oh, that is brilliant, mate. Thank you so much. How are you? Right, let's... You know when you have those old forge things, right? In medieval video games and stuff? That is kind of the vibe I'm going for. You're good? Ah, that's great to hear, mate. What are you up to today? Anything interesting or exciting? It's really nice to have you in the stream, man. Appreciate it. For me, I started streaming again like, well, a week ago today, actually. And, so I used to stream a lot. You're going to school today? Oh, sweet, mate. Are you looking forward to it? Are you not? Because I know school can be a bit boring sometimes. Hang on. Let us make a little lava tube, almost. Hang on. We can also do. We can use pipes for this as well, can't we? I'm breaking so much of my glass now. I'm not really a fan of it. You're not really excited, but you're just going with it. will either be good or bad. Yeah, man. Especially if you're younger, school can be a bit of a pain in the bum. Just make the best of it, mate. I don't know how old you are, but especially if you're in middle school, the best advice I can give you is don't pay too much attention to the things that you can't change. Just do your best, have some fun, kind of figure out what you want to do, and from there on out. The thing is, your grades won't really matter later down the line. So, whilst they might matter a lot now, yeah, you've good grades. Yeah, I want to say don't worry about it too much, but I've also been young, and I know how much, well, you do think about it. But yeah, the best advice I can give you is just, you know, people won't look at the grades that you get in like 10 years. I don't know, a lot of people get really stressed out about it, but try to figure out what it is that you really want to do. And from that point on, it, you know, it all becomes a bit easier. It's just a bit of a tricky thing to do sometimes. Let's see, let's try this pipe. Oh, there's something down here. But yeah. Let's go back to the forge. I'm just curious to see if lava, like if we can get lava to go through the pipes. No, we can't. You in USA? No. I'm in Europe, my man. I live in the Netherlands, so. But I assume you live in the USA? Ah, bollocks. There we go. Yeah, you live in the USA, yeah. Yeah, I feel people who live in the USA at the moment. With all of the, like, bullshit that's going on. Well, at least to me, it's bullshit. I just wish people were a bit nicer to each other. That makes sense. And I don't know how that is in the USA, because in Europe it's obviously I'm speaking from my own European point of reference, so I can't really say too much on the American side and point of view. But it's a tricky situation to be in. Let's see. I want to do something like this. Let's remove all those. You're not mean, really. No. I didn't. I didn't mean it that way either. It's just yeah. I think in America there are things. Yeah. I mean, you've been really nice in the stream as well. So yeah, I didn't mean that as a bad thing at all, mate. Don't take it the wrong way. I just mean that there are some things in America right now that are going on that I don't really like. I think that makes a bit more sense. It's yeah, what I mean with being a bit nicer to each other is just in general in the world, we need a bit more kindness, I feel. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know if that is something we should discuss on a Minecraft stream, but let's see. We've got that. I want to make a connecting tube almost, so that we can fill that up. We need a cauldron, by the way. That is 7 iron ingots. So let's do 21 so we can make 3 cauldrons. And with the kindness, I mean, I'm talking, I live in the Netherlands and I see it here as well. People are just being extremely, what's the word? Unkind and like egocentric towards themselves. And I think that's a shame. Let's see, let's fill that up with water soon. So that if you're forging something, you can quench it in water. We can even do oil, possibly. We'll do the same thing over here. And let's see. I'm going to Google a bit for some inspiration. Just like as like a reference image. Because we can also do something like this. Yeah, so right on the other side we have a closed. We have like a closed shop. So I'm sorry I'm looking into the camera because I'm looking at my second monitor for some inspiration. Now we can also make a proper oven-ish, oven-like forge kind of. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think something like this, and like some fences in front of it. We fill this up. No, actually we don't. Let's remove some of these torches. Oh yeah, but Barrack fan, how did you find my stream? Because I'm just really curious to know. Obviously my subscriber base isn't that large. And I appreciate you subscribing as well, by the way. Hang on. Really like it. Ah, thank you so much, mate. That's really nice to hear. So right now I'm just building a sort of outline. Just as a like point of reference. This is like a public forge. Oh, maybe not a public forge, but we're gonna do the housing at the level below this. And again, I'm just using a few blocks here to just kind of go into the live category and suggested. Oh, nice. So my content is getting suggested. That is great to hear. Thank you. Yeah. You want to see the place of the thumbnail? Because the thumbnail obviously isn't from where we are right now. I can go over there for now. It's this place. Which I think looks really beautiful. If I had to choose which Minecraft build is my best ever, I'd probably say this. If you can communicate on your other account, you're gonna help me. Ah, sweet, mate. That's lovely. Thank you. Oh, come, there's a block of wool here. Oh well, it's mine now. So yeah, this is probably my most favorite place that I've ever built. Just looks really cozy, like a small town sort of feeling, with a nice moving windmill and all of the like some fields, large trees, actual mechanical stuff here from the create mod. Yeah, I'm really fond of this place. All right. Let me get back to my reference image real quick. They've got it like this, and obviously with a few pipes. All right. Yep, I think I've got it. I think I'm confident enough to translate something to this. I'm gonna need some spruce, since I want to make some wood, because I feel like I've used way too little wood in just the city as a whole. We're gonna pop over some spruce logs, and instead of it going this way, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna be awful when we're gonna get into the later stages of building. You can get me to 250 subs, mate. That will, if that's possible, that would be brilliant. That would actually be so nice. That's what am I at now? 245, 244? Yeah, 244. Yeah, that would be great, mate. Really like the help you're giving now. That's really fantastic. We do it this way. And then obviously the same goes for this part of the structure so far. There we go. You're an American, but you have an Australian accent hidden. Yeah. Yeah, man. Sometimes you just have it. I I've got this ability to switch my accents on the fly. So when I was in England in the summer gone by, I was walking through the country. So I went from a place called Birmingham all the way to a place in Scotland called Stranraer. And I did it by foot. It's like 400 kilometers, which is 245 miles. Well, at least thereabouts. And I just kept switching my accent based on the county I was in. So when I was in Yorkshire, I would switch my accent to be more Yorkshire-like. I mean, I can speak really posh. I just don't like how much I have to articulate when I speak really poshly, and it is very exhausting to do it that way. So I just do this hybrid of English and American, because it works really well for me. Got me into some trouble in middle school, though. Because they wanted me to actually, like, fully go onto the British side of the language. Which is awful. School can be really weird. And I say that I'm a teacher, and I say it as a teacher. Sometimes I just wish we gave kids a bit more freedom. There we go. Right. We are already short on logs. I'm gonna go over to this place. It's called the Buddy Bunker. This is the place where my friend and I first, well, settled down on our first day in this world. I have a load of wood still present here, so yeah, let's also take a few stacks of planks with us, because we're always going to need those. Let's head over back to the forge. There we go. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6, 7. And then we remove 2 of those. So now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Brilliant. Let's also place those down like so. Same with this one. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna build a house. Who am I kidding? I was always gonna build a house. 6. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go over there. So it's, yeah, 5 in the middle. So it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. This is actually a bit shit. 3, 2, 3, 4. All right. Let's connect that one up as well. And this one. One, 2, 3. Brilliant. All right. So this is gonna be the structure. Let's place some torches because I don't want mobs to be spawning close by. We are underground after all. Let's also plonk a few torches up here. Like so. Oops. We're gonna be like, what is that? We're gonna be 4 logs short. That's a bit disappointing. Do I still have any spruce in here? I do not. Balls. Do we still have any left here? Nope. No, none at all. Okay, disappointing. Any up here? Nope. Any up here? So the thing about what is really nice about the sophisticated storage mod is that you're able to also, like, you can select your you can search based on items. So if you want to search up spruce, you can just, well, search for spruce, and it will basically, well, show you all of the things that are spruce related in your chest. Let's take a look. Do I not have anything left over here? I don't. Bollocks. Yeah, that is disappointing. Hey yo, we're up to 5 likes on the stream. Thanks a lot, man. Making solid progress this way. Thanks for using the community, Parrot. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, the best thing to do now would probably just to be go to my farm. Get some spruce saplings in. Yeah, I'm noticing it, man. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, nice. Let's get back on our broomstick. This one is actually from a mod called Relics. And Ars Nouveau Relics or something like that. The broom is really overpowered. Basically grants you flight. And if you know a bit of, well, fantasy settings, having the ability to fly is pretty much, well, it's an insane ability to have. Let's just say it. Let's just put it like that. Because it just gives you so much control. It gives you so much variety in. Well, it just gives you an advantage in anything you do, really. Let's also throw a duck egg. Ah, no luck. That's a bit shit, but that's the frame of it all set up. I want to do something with spruce planks as well. Gonna be a bit of a basic bitch today, but that's fine. I think I want 1 stack of those, 1 stack of those, and all caps. What do you mean all caps? I'm being a bit unk now, or whatever. You have 20 some subs. Yeah. Yeah, I got a few messages. I can check on my my channel dashboard right now. We are now up to 248, which is amazing. That's really, really nice. So yeah, thanks a lot, Parrot, for the support you've been giving on the stream. It's been very lovely. So yeah, really appreciate it. Okay, this one is a bit sus. Let's swiftly move on, because I don't want YouTube in my ass. And I think the thing with the shipping crates is, obviously it's gonna be underground, right? So by using shipping crates like this, you're basically also giving it like a sort of, like it's been used with rope and it's been put together with all of the material these guys have, right? Now if we combine it with some of these braid spruce planks, especially maybe like on the front here and on the side, I think it could give it a very nice dimension to it, like a sort of natural depth. And then we just switch it up with a bit of those crates. I think that's gonna be, I think this will look really good. I'm a big fan of this, and I wanted to make a build where I've used specifically this design. Now, when I'm wondering if, I think that's gonna be fine, if I shouldn't just use this for the entirety of the build. And then obviously maybe keep that open for window space. Maybe keep this open for some window space. Oh, maybe like this. And we will take some glass panes. Or should we take glass blocks? I'm not sure. I think glass blocks. Not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that in particular. Maybe, yeah, this will actually, this could work. Maybe like so. Yeah, and then we do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That leaves us with 2 in the middle. So let's fill that up with glass. And then finally, you clip me on Discord. Oh, cheers, mate. Yeah, you really seem to like my content, which is very nice to see and to hear. Views will go up. Oh, lovely, man. Fantastic. Do you make videos yourself? Just out of curiosity. Since I think if you do make videos yourself, I'll also give you a shout out on my own community page. I think it's only right to do that, especially given how much you have helped me in this stream. So let me know, mate. Obviously, I would check you out right now, but I'm streaming, so I'll have to do it at a later date. But yeah, if you do have a channel, and I'll give you a shout out, 100%, mate. So let me know. Right, moving on. We also need to make a roof, and I don't want to do it with this particular plank type. Now there's also a thing called roof tiles in this mod pack, and we can use spruce. Oof, excuse me. So we can do plank, 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 and a stick. Let me get into my chest real quick. We'll make a few stacks of that. Turn those back into planks. Let's see. So we need about, I'd say, 30 of those. And we also have a lower top roof, which is like this. You gotta go, mate. Ah, shame. Well, anyway, Parrot, thank you so much for the support. Have a good day in school. Hopefully, you'll get by, and hopefully I'll catch you in a later stream, mate. So, see you, mate. Thank you, and have a good one. All right, it's beautiful to have people like Parrot in your chat who just help you out. They are the true MVPs, in my opinion. So that's really, really, really nice to see. Hopefully he's gonna have a good day. And I know he made my day a lot better, so yeah. Great to see. This stream has been really good, and I'm really happy with it because, well, I was a bit I wouldn't say disappointed. I was a bit questionable after the last couple of days have been a bit less successful, which obviously could be down to me. It could be down to other things going on in the world. I could just be a boring old sock, for all I know. But it's good. It's good to have a few. It's good to have like a viewer base back again. So that's nice to see. Obviously, yesterday my good friend Michael, he dropped by in chat, and yeah. It's also the thing, if you're smaller, right? You're just hang on, what was it like again? Sorry, I need to get this recipe in my head, basically. Ah. Great. I knew it. I knew the server likes to just plonk itself off once if I click on that button for some blocks. Well, unfortunately, right now is one of those moments. At the same time, I still forgot what it was like again. So now it's got to load all the recipes. We're going to be in a bit of a, like, it's going to be a bit laggy and a bit chuggy right now. Which, I mean, fair enough. No big deal. We'll just wait for a little bit. That all being said as well, I will head into my channel analytics. Christ, we have been getting a lot of views right now, mate. That is lovely. Yeah. I'm really, really happy with how it's been going so far. Anyway, it's in an L shape. So it's like this. Yeah, mate, sure, of course. Like so, and I meant to balance the grid. There we go. That is what I wanted to do. Right. Let's try to finish up this roof. So there we go. I keep falling off the roof. That's awful, mate. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're also going to be needing a lot more of these tiles. I always mock up how much roof tiles we actually do need. I always think, oh yeah, it's a roof. It's not going to be that much. And then you actually start on the roof and it's like, blimey. Yeah, it's just my own fault. I keep forgetting how... basically how big roofs can get. Right? If that makes sense. Sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. Anyway. Let's get another half log in here. Like so, and like so. Let's balance the grid out. No, wait, actually, no, it's not like this that we need to do it. It's the other way around, isn't it? Right, there we go. Now let's get back into the chest and do it. Let's place them all back again. Ooh, almost messed it up now. Again, let's take 16 of those. Put it in there. Right. That is good. We're also on 6 likes for the stream, which is, in my opinion, absolutely brilliant. I think that is one of the highest like counts I've had since I started streaming again a few weeks ago. Or no, not even a few weeks ago, like last week. Come on. Do we need a higher roof now? Okay. Right, this is a bit awful. But I think that it's actually not too big of an issue. I think what we can do anyway is just create an outline right now. Like so. Hey, Shag, how are you doing? What have you brought for us? Yeah, man. Brilliant. Let me get a stack of emeralds out, because I did see something I really like. And that is an advanced turtle. I also see orange saplings. So let's get 4 of those. And a yellow spruce, so 4 of those. Anything else? Let's get some brown jelkova as well. What do I care? Brilliant. Alright. Let's put those in the chest. Nice. Yeah, put that back there. Nice, 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 nice. Eight. There we go. Actually, we're just gonna fill it up completely. Which unfortunately means we have to go back to our chest. Get our last set of logs out. And get another stack. Get another stack of things like planks made. Nice. That's brilliant. Alright, now once we go inside it, this is going to probably be a mob attraction. So I'm just gonna place a few extra torches. Maybe mainly because I'm just a paranoid schizophrenic sometimes. And yeah, I want to make some crates. Minecraft does have normal crates, right? Oh, it's a barrel, isn't it? Aye, it is. Right, so it's 2 slabs and 6 planks. So that's 3 barrels. That's brilliant. Just what we needed. Just what the doctor ordered, innit? Let's plonk another barrel down over here. Let's get rid of that one. We'll put another barrel over there. Now, when I go into my cube, I'm going to get a stack of iron out. Also, we've been live for 45 minutes, which is, I think, a very long time. A very long time. It doesn't feel that long. Let me just, at least, let me put it that way. Right, that's another anvil crafted, which we will promptly place in here. We have got a cauldron, which we'll just put there. Let's see. We need a flint and steel. Actually, with the vertical deep slate bricks, we can do some very nice decorations, I would assume. Oof, a lot of lag there. Yeah, no, not a fan. One of the things that we could do, probably, is to just do this every now and then. So, like this. Actually, yeah. Two, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that works. Does it work well? I don't know, but it works. Then in here, I would say we need a few tables. Right, so because it's all wood already, I have this weird, like, thing going on with forges. Because to me, forges are really interesting. Like, they probably are one of the most interesting things that I can think of. I also think they are the hardest to make. Purely because of, well, it's a pretty difficult thing. Like, it's like, how much can you get in there? Doesn't it get really cluttered, like, very quickly? I don't know if that makes sense. This is too high up. I don't like this. So I will promptly be putting it back into my chest. And, in fact, let's get over to the body bunker. Oh, it's rainy. Brilliant. Fantastic. Right. Let's get some dark oak planks. Let's get some sticks. Let's take 4 chairs for now. 2 tables. 2 desks. 3 drawers. Is there anything else we can make so far? We can make a few crates. Gonna make a gate. I don't think that's gonna look too good. Right? And there we go. Let's head outside. Let's head over back to the forge. Just a few shipping crates there, maybe. As for the table, right? Because you've got this over here. Actually, let's pull out a desk for this, and the drawer, and on the other side we can go for a crate. Now we'll also let's do this. Put a crate next to this. And instead, let's put a table over there. We could put a lot of the crafting materials. So I've got like an iron ingot in my hand right now. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Maybe like a diamond and raw nickel. There we go. Yep, that works. Now, as for the chairs, let's remove the anvil for now, and let's instead plonk it all the way up there. No, actually, let's not. I want to put the anvil over here. I want to put the cauldron right beside it, like so. And we take one of these Weaver Deep slates. No, that looks awful. Let's not. I also need to find... I need to look it up. Does soul sand work for that? Yeah, I'm not talking about a furnace. Right, it's a bit shit. Yeah, well, whatever. I know that I need a flint and steel. And soul sand. So let's head back to the bunker. Let's get nether blocks. Jesus Christ. Oh, wow. Didn't even know I had this in my chest, but oh well, whatever. Let's take 20 soul soil. And, of course, a flint and steel. Yep. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Good. Now let's head back over to the forge. Here we go. Whitwallow forge. And I'm curious to see if this actually works the way I wanted to. Nice, 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 nice. That works the way I wanted to. So let's remove all of these tiles. In fact, let's remove a second layer. So we put the soul sand, or the soul soil, right here. And there we go. Does this look good? Or do we place it up by one? Let's see, soul soil. That's sand. 18, I think it is, yeah. It was 15. I'm an idiot and I can't count. Yeah, this looks better. I'm a bigger fan of this than the other one where it was down a level. What do you guys think, chat? Is this better? Or is the other way better, where we put it down there? I think I'm a bigger fan of this. Alright. Let's take some buckets. Because... I think I put my buckets in my chest. All the way back there. We're gonna go and get some oil. We're gonna simulate being American. Oh no, I didn't put my buckets in there. I put my buckets in here. So let's take 1, 2, 3 buckets. And we're gonna be American. And that means we're gonna be plundering some oil. So let's go on a broom again. Take a bucket. Now I know. Don't tell me I don't have any more oil over here. Don't think I do. Well, I know a few other places. At least I think I do. I'm not entirely sure right now. I'm starting to doubt myself a little bit. Let's open up the map. Yeah, it's basically straight ahead from here. There's a horse. That's not what I was looking for. Yep, here we go. Yep, there we go. That's all the oil collected. Now let's move over back into the into Whitwallow. If you are new around the stream, by the way, and you like my content, then please be sure to leave a like on it. I'm not going to be begging for subscriptions and the like. If you think I'm worthy of your subscription, then feel free to use it. But yeah, a like would do me a really good solid if you do like my content. Please also dislike it if you don't like my content. I think that's just as important. Yeah. And be sure to say hi in chat if you wanna say hi. Right, so that is all the cauldrons filled with oil. Now the reason I'm choosing oil is traditionally you could either use water to do something we call quenching. And quenching is if you forge an item, you hammer away at it, it's really hot. If you get it out, you start to like hammer down on it. That's basically how it works. Once everything is done, you're putting it back into an oven to heat the piece up to pretty much the first temperature you used. And you want to cool it down really quickly. And what it does is it settles the metal, the iron. This is a very gross explanation of it. This isn't how it works fully in detail. But basically, if you have a sword, you heat it up really, really, really hot, quench it in oil, the steel kind of becomes like it settles really quickly, which makes it more durable. So in the medieval times, you would often have blacksmiths, like smithies and forgers, who would quench it. Now you can also use water, because again, water also cools. But from my knowledge, oil is better for it, because it absorbs the heat better, I think. And it was something like that. If I'm wrong, please do correct me in chat, because I do want to learn. But I think that is why they used to quench it with oil. Once, of course, oil was discovered. Again, I'm not fully sure on that. But if I am wrong, please do feel free to correct me. But yeah, that is, I believe that is what it was. Do I want something with braziers? Like, do I maybe want a small pedestal or something? We could make like a copper cage. So we do... No, actually, let's not make it out of copper. Let's use our dark oak. So we've got 12 dark oak in my inventory right now. Let's turn that into planks. And... yeah, let's just use the planks. And then we will do... what do we do? 1, 2, 3. Like this. Put a brazier on top. That's not what I wanted to do, actually. I wanted to get this into the stone cutter. And make something like this. Dead. Of course, facing the correct way. There we go. Actually, no, let's not. I brought chains. And what I think is cool is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Four, 5. No. Let's do it back one step. Like so. And instead we place the brazier up there. So it looks like it's suspended up in the air. How does it break? It doesn't fall. That's good. So that means we can also make a slab. I almost forgot the word right there, but we can turn it into a slab. No, that looks horrible. There we go. This looks nice. Am I happy? Hang on. This ain't right. Yeah, bleh. Bollocks. Right. I think we'll have to settle for this. Let's also chop down a lantern over here. Just to make it a bit mob friendly. Man, I think this forge looks really cool. Now, there's probably, like, a few other ways to do this. Would fences be a way? Would fences be a way to do it? Let me have a gander. No. I don't think I like this. God damn it, man. I just wanna have a brazier that looks nice. Ah. Right. We'll get back to this at a later date. We're now live for an hour. So that means I'll be live for about, what do we say? Another 30 minutes, probably. Now, I am really happy with the support that Parrot Fan has given us today. If you are watching the stream, be sure to check him out. I will shout him out in my own community later today. He's been a fantastic little addition to the stream. Really, really helpful. Brought in a lot of people, which I really, really like. In fact, let me go over to the channel page and it'd be like what, 238? But yeah, we're like 248 subscribers now. So yeah, phenomenal. Thank you, thanks so much, mate. I know you're not on the stream anymore, but still. That said, there will also be another stream tomorrow morning. I'm trying to get into a bit of a rhythm. See, the thing is, I always lose inspiration once I'm working on something like this. So instead, let's do something a bit more, well, maybe mind-numbing, in a sense. And that is quite literally to grab a shitload of stone. We will go back up to the surface. We'll basically cook a lot of the stone, get it turned into smooth stone. And for the other stone, we're going to go to the mason table. Let's make some weaver stone out of this. Now I do know we have smooth stone here already. It's 1, 2, 3. And we'll change this into polished. Wash. Let's get some more stone out. And also let's make this weaver stone. There we go. Now we go back into the mine. Into the forge. Sorry. And we're, well, I say pretty, like some dumb work almost. We're just literally going to mine this out for a bit. Because again, I don't have inspiration, and this is cool and all when you have inspiration. But the moment it kind of runs dry, you're in a bit of a pickle. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 5th, we place another one of these. We'll do the same thing over here. 16. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4 on a fifth. 1, 2, 3. Executive decision has been made. We're going to switch it over to this instead. Right, now I have this handy tool called a building gadget. And what that does is it allows me to fill in spaces, but still use blocks from my inventory. Really handy tool. Really good tool to use as well if you're a builder. It just gives you so much more room and time and, you know, just speeds it up a lot. Like, gives you an incredible amount of efficiency without having to worry too much about, is it survival friendly? Which, of course, I think that matters a lot, if it is survival friendly or not. But I feel like often when you're building, it can be a bit of a hassle. Especially with larger projects. Like sometimes it can really feel like a chore to build. And with the building gadget, I feel like it's a bit more manageable. So yeah, for me, that is an absolute, it's almost a must-have. And we also, I think, yeah, we'll need to excavate this entire layer a layer deeper. Ah, yes. Forgot about that. Right. So let's also do this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sweet. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So on the fifth, we want this one to be smooth stone. And this is going to be a bit of an issue. This is not going to be symmetrical, is it? Back. All right. Right. Executive decision is being made that this will all just be Weaver stone, like fully up. Okay, made. 3, 4. So we'll also fill that in. Sweet. All right. Sorry if this stream is a bit lower on energy right now. I want it to be very high on energy. I also woke up with a bit of a cough this morning, so I obviously don't also want to overdo my voice. Right. 2, 3, 4. So it's this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's do it like this. Then we retain some semblance of symmetry. Right. Nice. Cool. I'm happy with this. Yep. I think I think I'm quite happy with this. Nice. Obviously, the roof will just be copper, I think, like the rest. I'll make sure to do the deep slate weaver on this level. And with that all being said, I think I'm going to wrap it up today here for now. Saying that, I do want to thank everyone who has been tuning in to the stream today. It's been fantastic to have so many people around and to you know, have a lot going. But I am again pretty low on energy. I also want to stream tomorrow, so I've got to do some preservation. I've also got some other chores and tasks to do, and yeah, I think it's been good for now. I want to thank everyone who's been watching. I want to thank everyone who's been tuning in. Your support has been amazing. And at this note, I will wrap it up. Thanks everyone so much, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.